Ever since K-pop Demon Hunters came out, I have had a newfound appreciation for girl groups. One of these groups is Katseye. Now, you guys know I'm not really into recreating real people. However, Katseye did a collaboration with Monster High. So today we're going to be recreating the Katseye Monster High dolls in The Sims 4, obviously. Obviously, we are here in Create a Sim, and in no particular order, we are going to be starting with Sophia's doll. While I recreate Sophia's doll's face, let me tell you a little bit about the doll. My editor always puts it on screen, but this information is from youloveit.com. Sophia is a legendary Filipino vampire, or a Manananggal. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I'm probably not. Giving her the ability to shift between forms and vanish into the night sky. Her most hypnotic weapon is her voice. Hauntingly beautiful, it lures, soothes, and stirs even the coldest hearts. She glows strongest after sundown when the moon rises and her true power awakens. This is the face that I came up with for Sophia's doll. I feel like I did a pretty decent job. What should we start with? I'm thinking makeup because Sophia's doll has some pretty long bangs that cover a big portion of her forehead and eyes. So I'm gonna try to do the makeup before we put that on. Starting with makeup, I know in the actual little skit that Sophia's makeup is like a grayish blue eyeshadow on top and a red underneath. I think I'm gonna try to focus more on having the red underneath because that's what's most visible on the doll. And also, I just want to clarify, since I haven't already, that we are going to be basing these Sims off of the dolls only, not the actual Katseye members. Oh wait, I kind of like the vibes of this. Kind of like this. Yeah, I feel like that works. It's got a little something on the lid, but most of it is underneath. I would assume that the doll is wearing eyeliner. I'm gonna go with something maybe like this. I don't know. Maybe I don't want like a super, oh wait, no, I think she does have a wing, but I don't want to distract from the under eye eyeshadow. So maybe I'll just do an above liner and not in the waterline. Kind of like this. Yeah, I like that. Nice and clean. Let's pick a lash. It's looking like she has some lashes on the top and some lashes on the bottom. And they're pretty big lashes. It's hard to tell because this doll's like hair is like pretty much covering like her brow and eye area entirely. I think I like these under eyelashes. So I think I'm gonna go with those. I feel like I need to do some adjustments to her face. I feel like that looks a little bit more similar. As for the lips, Sophia's doll is wearing like an orangey red lip gloss stick. It's like a shiny lipstick. So maybe we'll do this, but then change the color to like a little bit more of an orangey red. Okay, cute. I like that a lot. I'm not seeing really any blush, but maybe I might put some like up very high at the top of Sophia's cheekbones to kind of emphasize the eye makeup. I like this one. Maybe we could do this one, but just like tone down a little bit. Cute. So I made her a vampire, but I also do want to give her some regular fangs. But on her doll, she has like these little fangs that like hang over her lip. So I downloaded some things like that. So I'm hoping we can find them here really quickly. Oh, perfect. That looks so good. Okay, now that we've pretty much got her makeup down, and might I say she's looking stunning gorgeous, let's give her her hair. Now, Sophia's doll has this like long straight hair with some pretty long bangs. I didn't specifically download a hair for her because I was like, I'm pretty sure I'll have something. I have so many hairs. Like there is just no way that I don't have straight hair with bangs, but watch me not be able to find any now that I've jinxed it. I think we'll be good.
2 seconds later.
So I did end up jinxing myself and I couldn't find one with straight across bangs that I liked, but I like this one a lot and I think I'm gonna go with this one because I just think it looks the best. I am gonna give her some rose earrings. I don't think we're gonna be able to see them though under this hair, but I will give them to her anyways because I did download them. Yeah, you can't see them. Let me take the hair off for a second so you can see the earrings though, but these are the earrings. What if we did this one instead? Because you can still kind of see the earrings and it's more straight. You know what? Yeah, let's do that one instead. And as a finishing touch, I'm gonna give her a little lace choker that I downloaded. Cute, cute. Okay, and that is going to be Sophia's doll's face all complete. Let's move on to the outfit. Now, I don't think I downloaded too much for her outfit because I was having a hard time finding anything, but I'm gonna try my very best. Let's start with a top. So underneath her skirt dress type thing, she is wearing a black, like shiny top, kind of shiny-ish. I feel like this top kind of matches the vibes of what she's got on a little bit more. So maybe we'll go with that. I do not know what we're gonna do for bottoms or anything like that. I'm gonna search in red. I really tried to find like a sheer like overskirt, but I just couldn't. Like there was nothing like it. So I'm hoping that I have something downloaded. I'm hoping for a miracle, honestly. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I've got this like red sheer skirt. I changed the top into a tube top. This is our base for the outfit. I still need to find a skirt. Maybe I can find a better top too. I don't know. But the sheer skirt is going to carry us a little bit to make it look at least somewhat similar to the outfit that the doll is wearing. I think we might go with this undershirt and top combo, but we still need a bottom other than this sheer bottom. I just need a little skirt with like a zipper. All right, I added this skirt from Get Together, and I think that's going to be like the complete outfit here. Please ignore the clipping. It looks fine. You don't even notice it. As for shoes, Sophia is wearing these like beautiful like lace up black heels. This is a contender, but I'm hoping to find something a little bit more lacy. Maybe I can find a like laced up sock or something. I like that. I like that. And to finish off the look here, I think I'm gonna give Sophia here some little red nails, maybe some long red nails. And with those finishing touches, this is going to be the Sophia Monster High recreation all complete. I think she turned out super duper cute, but I can't wait to move on to our next sim, which is going to be Lara. While I recreate Lara's doll's face, let me tell you a little bit about the doll. Lara is a Rakshasa, a magnetic and clever shapeshifter originating from South Asian mythology. The ultimate big sister figure, she's constantly encouraging her beasties to embrace their authentic selves and fight for what's important. Passionate and authentic, she loves adventure, but also stands tall for what she believes in. Besties, I'm just popping in here really quick to kindly ask you to use code Ryeua when purchasing pretty much anything from the EA app, as I receive a small 5% commission when you do so. You can use code Ryeua on all of these titles you see scrolling by here. Once again, that's code Ryeua at checkout. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. This is the face that I came up with for Lara. I love how this sim turned out. I think she is so stinking cute. But let's start with the makeup. As for eyeshadow, she is wearing a bright gold eyeshadow on her lid. Do any of these come in like a gold? Actually, that kind of does. You know what? Let's go with that, but maybe I'll turn up the brightness. Saturation down, maybe? Brightness up? No, maybe saturation up. Okay, love. I think I want to give her some bold, thick eyeliner to really contrast with the shadow, but nothing smoky. I want it to be pretty like solid. I think I'm gonna go with this eyeliner here. As for the lashes, I think I'm gonna give her similar lashes that I did to Sophia with a little bottom lash as well. Looks like she has a little bit more bottom lashes, so I think I'm gonna go with this one. I love this. This is so cute so far. I also already gave her a little highlight per chat's request because they said that she needed to be a little shiny. But moving on to the lips, it actually looks like she's wearing a pretty natural lip, like maybe like a peachy gloss. Maybe just this. Yeah, that's cute. And I'm gonna add a little bit of blush up high again. I'm thinking like an orangey color. I like this like orangey shade. Let's go with her. And I think that's gonna be the makeup all complete. Let's move on to the hair really quick. Now, Lara's doll's hair is just like parted down the middle and straight, which should be easy to find, but I said that in the last one and it wasn't. So something like this. I'm thinking the hair is actually more black. Yeah, something like this, but I feel like we need something a little less behind the ears, if that makes sense. Yeah, you know what? I kind of like this one. Let's go with that because we can still kind of see the ears, which I like. Speaking of ears, we do need to give Lara here some horns, which I guess that speaking of ears is weird to say, but her horns are like, they're pretty high up on her head, but we do have like an option like this. Why do they look not centered? I hate that. I did download some other horns though, so hopefully we can find some that I like a little bit better. I don't mind these ones. I just wish they were not so forward on her head. I wish they were more back. These are the horns that I am going to go with. These little gold ones are perfect. I love them. Okay, moving on to jewelry. Lara does have a nose piercing, so I'm going to give her one of those. Cute, cute. And she has these like really pretty dangly earrings that are also gold. You can't see them very well because of her hair. I'm gonna give her this key dangly earring because she has keys on her belt, so I'm gonna give an homage to that. And last but definitely not least, she is wearing what I know as a bindi. I don't know if that's the term for it, but that's what I know it as. I downloaded a couple different ones, but I'm thinking this one, it's similar. Hers is a little bit more like teardrop shaped, but I think this one's pretty similar color wise, so I think I'm gonna go with it. I think it really completes the look. Okay, cute. I think that's gonna be Lara's face all complete. Let's move on to the outfit. Now, I did download a shirt in preparation for Lara's look specifically because her shirt that she's wearing is kind of like this like mesh vibe. So I also have one here that we could use. We'll keep that as a possibility in case I don't like the one that I downloaded. Oh, found it. Is this too pink? I think it might be too pink. Okay, I think this is the one that we're gonna go with. I definitely need to put an undershirt though, since it's completely see-through. I think I'll put a black top because it looks like her mesh top kind of has like some black mesh to it as well. Moving on to Lara's pants. She's wearing these like bulky pattern, like sweatpants, jogger type pants. I did download, I think, some pants for her. Obviously, they're not going to be 1000% accurate because these are very specific looking pants, but I'm going to try my best. I like these pants, but I want to be able to see her shoes underneath. Okay, wait, I feel like these ones could work. I'm also noticing that she has like a little sheer wrap around her waist. Why does everything have to be in the same area as the undershirt? Like, why can't I have the best of both worlds? We can't do a little sheer thing. Well, maybe we could do the sheer skirt. You know what? No, we can't apparently. Never mind. You know what we can do, maybe hopefully, is put some chains around her waist, as she does have some of those, like so. And I think there's probably another one down here, right? Cute, cute. I like that. Oh no, I want to give her bracelets too, though. I'm upset, guys. There's just so many things I want to add. The bracelets she has on, they kind of look like that, but I feel like I could do better. Ooh, those are cute. Maybe I can change them on the other wrist. Maybe I can add a little bit of chains. Let's do this little heart chain, keep the bracelets, and I guess that's what it's gonna have to be. Let's give her some little like goldish nails. Cute. Moving on to Lara's shoes. She's wearing these like beautiful gold pumps. These ones are the most gold that I have, so I think I'm gonna go with these. And with those finishing touches, this is going to be our Lara Monster High doll all complete. I think she turned out super duper cute, but I'm excited to move on to our next sim, which is going to be Daniela, who I am somewhat dressed up as. While I recreate Daniela's doll's face, let me tell you a little bit about the doll. Daniela is a werewolf whose lunar energy manifests through her dance, which she uses to influence and lead people in her direction. Charismatic and determined, she draws others in with her rhythm and can light up any room. She's fiercely protective and never backs down from helping others. This is the face that I came up with for Daniela. I feel like I did a pretty decent job. For Daniela's makeup, I'm gonna give her a like brown / golden smoky eye. I like this one toned down a little bit. I think this one's perfect. And I've got to give Daniela her iconic inner eye, like pointy eyeliner. I want to use this one, but for some reason it's just not fully hitting for me right now. I don't know why. Maybe it's the way that her eyes are shaped. I think lashes will help. So let's move on to those. We need some beautiful wispy lashes. It looks like her lashes are a little bit more focused on the outer corner. So I'm gonna do that with, of course, some bottom lashes. Okay, cute, cute. And as for lips, it looks like she's just wearing like a nude like lip gloss. Kind of like so. I'm just gonna turn the opacity down on this. That's pretty good. I kind of want to add some sort of like contour type blush or something. Maybe just the same as I've done with all the girls. I'm not sure really what I want. I'm gonna add this one here to accentuate her cheekbones. I like that. That's nice. Okay, moving on. We got to get rid of these ears. So let's get rid of them. That looks so scary. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to give her hair. Hold on. She has a little like half up, half down situation with like 2 little strands of hair coming out. So let's find something like that. This is a pretty good contender in my opinion. I really hate that you can like see the ears though. Oh, wait, this one's kind of perfect. Oh, the ears though, driving me kind of nuts. Okay, I think this is the hair that we're gonna go with, guys, but I think we're just gonna have to not look at the side of her head, okay? Promise me that we won't look, okay? Let's all promise together that we're not gonna look at the side of her head. Also, I feel like her hair is a little bit darker brown. Perfect. Now the next step is for the ears. Luckily, I have lots of ears with earrings in them, so we're gonna add some of these. Not really feeling those ones, or those ones for that matter. I think we're probably gonna find better ones in hats. These ones are perfect, but I just need to change the lashes because they are interfering with. Okay, they're pretty much perfect. I do wish that they had gold earrings instead of silver. Is that gonna be a deal breaker for me though? I don't know. I know it's not that big of a deal, but it's a big deal to me. We do have those ones that were like the Claudine ones with the gold earrings, but maybe we can find a little bit of a poofier hair to make them go better with it. Because these could work if we just had a poofier hair. Let me see what I can find. Like, what if we did this hair instead? This hair also like more covers the ears. You know what? Let's go with that. Let's go with this. I think it looks better. And we got the gold earrings. Okay, cool. That is going to be Daniela's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. Bit nervous about this. I did try to find a jacket with a fur coat, but I don't think I found one that was the right colors, but I did download a couple of like furs. So I think we might be able to make it work by some layering. Ooh, this one here might be perfect. We just have to find a denim jacket, which I have one in mind. Okay, so here is the jacket. The fur is a little bit low, but I mean, like, as long as we have the fur, right? Like, I think this is what we're gonna have to rock with. I do need to add a shirt for her as well, though. Maybe we can make that purple as well. It was so hard to find even this as a fur part of the jacket. I don't know why we don't have that many fur things for CC. We just don't. Moving on, though, we need some black jeans to match our jacket here. We could use these ones, but I would like something maybe a little bit more oversized. I think I might go with these pants here because they have that like stitching. They have chains all over them like hers do. And I like that they're a little bulky. Let's quickly give her some little werewolf looking nails. Ooh, the purple ones. Yeah, I feel like she needs a necklace or something to kind of like close the gap here. I like that necklace. Let's go with her. That is so weird. She's wearing gold jewelry and then she has silver chains, even in the doll. Whatever, it's fine. We are replicating the doll. Lastly, let's move on to shoes. And I downloaded the perfect shoes for this. Look at them. They are stunning. These boots are perfect. They're sparkly and perfect and I love them. After some deliberation, I think I've decided to go with this scarf and this top instead of what I had before because I think it just looks better in my opinion. I also have to make her a werewolf because that's what she is. I feel like she should have some sort of sharp teeth for being a werewolf, right? We'll give her some. And with those finishing touches, this is going to be our Daniela Monster High doll recreation all complete. I think she looks stunning, but let's move on to our next sim, which is going to be Yoonchae. While I recreate Yoonchae's doll, let me tell you a little bit about the doll. Yoonchae is a white tiger or a Jan Sambyung. Once again, I'm probably saying all these incorrectly. I'm trying my best. I'm sorry. Who can silently mimic voices and vanish into the shadows of the mountains. Her roar, only used when absolutely necessary, can shake even the bravest to their core. She comes from a long lineage of Korean tiger spirits and has energy that is sweet and playful. They are known for their strength and lighthearted nature. Here is the face that I put together for our girl here. I'm super excited to do hers. I think it's going to be so stinking cute. But let's start with makeup. To me, it looks like Yoonchae might be wearing like a little like grayish eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna go with this. Her under eye looks a lot brighter than most of the girls, so I'm gonna give her some eyeliner and maybe even a little like white liner in the waterline. Cute, cute. I like that. Let's give her some lashes. I'm thinking like these ones, but smaller. And she has like not that many under eye lashes. I kind of don't want to give her any at all. Moving on, Yoonchae is one of the only ones that is wearing blush and quite a bit of it actually. So I am going to give her a bright pink blush on the like apples of her cheeks. I think I like this one. I'm gonna do this one, but I'm gonna turn the opacity down. Cute. I also don't like what's going on with her under eye area, so I'm gonna take off. I put an overlay on it earlier, but I don't like it, so I'm gonna take it off. That's better, I think. Lastly, we have the lip gloss that Yoon is wearing, and it's like a little like Barbie pink kind of looking lip. I think I'm just gonna go with this one. That's cute. I don't know if I love the eyeliner. I think I might want to change it to be a little bit straighter. Also changing the shape of her eyes just a little bit more. I feel like they weren't big enough. I kind of like this eyeliner better because it accentuates the top line without doing anything to the bottom. Okay, I think that's her makeup all complete. There is something I do need to add to her face that I didn't in the original like face creation process, and that is her, what I believe is to be tiger stripes on her face. I'm a bit nervous about doing these, but I think we have some shapes that'll help me out. I feel like these ones will work. Oh wait, yeah, for sure. Hold on, let me just rotate these. Okay, I mean, I feel like that covers it. Let's see it with the makeup on. Cute. Oh, I got rid of her mole. I just realized when I cleared all. Whoops, let me put it back really quick. Now, let's give her some hair. Her hair is similar to Lara's and is just like straight down. We could go with this one because it covers the ears. It's not a middle part, but it's pretty close. And you guys know we gotta give her some ears. I did download some more like round shaped ears because she has like tiger ears, so they're less pointy. I downloaded these little like furry, fuzzy, like brownish ears. I feel like they are pretty good. good. And then lastly for Yunche here, she is wearing like a diamond choker or a crystal choker, which that's pretty similar actually. And with that, that's gonna be Yunche's face all complete. Let's move on to the outfit. Now I downloaded some tiger striped outfit, but I don't know how it's gonna look. I mean, yeah. She is like a white tiger, but I mean, obviously this is black tiger. I think I also have a dress. We could also dress her up in something like this that's like sparkly. It doesn't have the tiger stripes, but it does give the vibes of what she's wearing. Also for the fur, I downloaded this. It is sure something. Do we like it? It looks a little funky, but it gives what she's got on, right? We could do this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one instead because this one is just interesting. So we're gonna go with this. And for funsies, let's just add a little chain around the waist for some separation. Now, she does actually have some more tattoos on her legs, so I'm gonna add those. Perfect. Let's give her some nails. I'm thinking some like glittery ones. Those ones are cute. I also just quickly added this tail.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God. What is that?
I know it looks weird, but it's accurate, okay? I'm so sorry. It looks a bit strange, but it's accurate. Moving on to her boots. I think I have some leg warmers. I also think I have some boots that have fur attached to them. We'll just see what I like better, but she is wearing these like white furry boots. So these were the ones that I downloaded. I don't super love the way that they look. What about these? Kind of the same vibe. Let's see if I have any actual just like furry leg warmers, maybe. I have these, which I kind of like better. And then I could just add whatever shoe I want, which I'm thinking like a platform boot. These have like a little fur on the tip too. Love. But with those finishing touches, this is going to be our Yunche Monster High doll recreation all complete. I think she turned out so good. I think she might be my favorite. But let's move on to our next sim, which is going to be Megan. While I recreate Megan's doll's face, let me tell you a little bit about the doll. Megan is a Hulujing, a fox spirit from a legendary lineage of mystical Chinese spirits, known for their cleverness, charisma, and illusionary magic. She can summon and manipulate rolling clouds of mist that mist around her like an enchanted fog. She also has telekinesis and can move objects, which serves for great friendly pranks. Here's the face that I put together for Miss Megan. I think she looks adorable. Admittedly, I'm a bit scared for her because her outfit is probably the most complex, but I downloaded a couple of pieces that I think will give the vibes. So you just gotta bear with me. Starting with her makeup, it looks like she's wearing like a gold/yellow makeup look. I think I'm gonna go with that. And then maybe we'll give her like a little brown eyeliner or something to keep it a little bit more natural. I like that. I like that. And then for lashes, her lashes underneath actually look like they're brown. So I think I might use these maybe if I can find a lash that I like enough. But I think I want a brown lash for the liner. We'll do the brown lash, go into skin details, find the lashes, and then use these bottom lashes. Okay, cute. I like that a lot. I also think I kind of want to line her whole eye brown. Would that look weird though? I don't know. Oh wait, no, it's a sleigh. I like it a lot. I'm just gonna add a little bit of blush because once again, it doesn't really look like this doll is wearing any. I'm gonna do a little like tan blush. As for the lips, I am going to give her a like natural-ish look. It doesn't look like she's wearing too much on her lips. I'm gonna go with that. That's cute. I changed her lips a little bit. I thought they were too small in the middle. Now that we've got this down, let's move on to hair. And I have the perfect hair for Megan, and that is from Sims Trouble. And that's this hair here. I think I'm gonna do this full one so I can hide her ears because I'm gonna get rid of her ears as well because she has cat ears. But this hair, obviously Megan's hair is darker, so I'm gonna do the black hair and then go to face paint, click on this, go to pink, and then turn the opacity down. Maybe also turn up, I don't know, not the saturation, maybe actually the brightness. Maybe the hue needs to change. Oh yeah, it's like a little bit more of this like salmony pink color. I think this is what she's got going on. Now we just gotta add some ears. We're looking for some pink ears, which I think these ones will do the job. Oh, they're perfect. Hello? I love when things work out. Okay, well with that, that's gonna be Megan's face all complete. Let's move on to her outfit. So first things first, I did download a special corset for this look because I wanted to get something with spiders on it, and I found this, which I feel like gives similar vibes to what she's wearing, and I like it a lot. I think it's cute. Next, let's move on to skirt. Surprise, surprise, I was not able to to find a fuzzy skirt that looked normal. But I did download a different skirt, and I was also thinking I did download this skirt. I like the frilliness of it. I'm not too concerned about the ombre because that's going to be really hard to get something that looks like that. Maybe I have a skirt with some fur on it, because even if it just had a little bit of fur on it, I feel like I'd be pretty pleased with that. I feel like this skirt is kind of similar. It's got the fur, that's for sure. I'm gonna give that fur that we put on another try. Oh, we also have this. Ooh, what if we used this instead of that fur that I downloaded? It's similar. Let me see what it looks like with the fur though. Okay, well, that looks like trash. Okay, let's just not do that. I do like the little furry arm warmers though. I feel like they give the vibes, okay? I feel like they give the vibes. What blue do I want to go for? I think I like this muted blue the most. I'm gonna give her some nails. She had the cutest little like pom-pom nails in the music video, so I kind of want to give her some like cutie little nails with like some cats or animals on them, so I think I'm gonna do those. Lastly, for shoes, I did download a pair of shoes that look similar in my opinion to the shoes that she's wearing. I don't know if they're gonna be the right color, but they definitely look like boots that she's wearing. Oh, well, that is something. Okay. I don't really prefer them. I don't really like them. I think I'm gonna try to find something else. I also have these that kind of give the vibes. They don't really have any fur on them, but I think I also have some fur boots as well. We also have these. They're kind of a different pink though. Ooh, wait, I kind of like these ones with a little fur at the top. Yeah, wait, that's cute. I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna give her some tights just because I'm feeling like it'll look fun. And I feel like she needs a little necklace. She's looking very bare. With those finishing touches, I am happy to say that this is our Megan Monster High doll recreation all complete. I think she looks stunning. She definitely hasn't taken my #1 spot as favorite, but she's a close second. Moving on to our last and final sim, which is going to be Manon. While I recreate Manon's doll's face, let me tell you a little bit about the doll. Manon is a sea monster who's the descendant of the legendary Miami Wata, a mystical water spirit and human form from African lore. She can summon and command water serpents, shimmering, fluid creatures made from entirely of enchanted sea. Her long flowing hair moves like waves, mesmerizing, untamed, and full of hidden power. Here is the face that I came up with for Manon, and I think she looks so stinking cute. First, let's start with Manon's makeup, which is not a gold smoky eye. I'm very surprised. All of them are wearing a gold smoky eye, except for Manon has a pink eyeshadow look with like a little bit of gold underneath her eye. It looks just like a flat pink eye look. I mean, honestly, kind of like that. Yeah, let's go with that. That's really cute. Her eyeliner actually looks like it's going all the way around, so maybe I'll do that. And then maybe with like the tattoo tool, I can add some sort of gold under her eye, because I don't think we have anything that I can do without using the tattoo tool. Unless we did this. I mean, it actually doesn't look too bad. I feel like I could do better with the tattoo tool though. All right, let's see. Can I make this gold look good? Just kind of like put it in the eyeball and kind of create like a little highlight. This is harder than it looks. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, I did such a good job. Pat myself on the back. Oh my gosh. Moving on. Let's give her some lashes. It looks like she's wearing a thick lash, but it's like over mostly on the corner of her eye. Ooh. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. I do want to give her a little bit of blush because I just feel like it would be cute. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush on her nose because I think that would be so cute. And lastly, for her lips, it looks like she's actually wearing like a paler color than her lips. I'm having a hard time finding a lip color that's lighter because I just love a dark lip. I messed around with one of the lips from the new makeup kit, and I think this looks pretty good. And as a finishing touch, these little ears that are like perfect. Lastly, for her face, we need to add her hair. Oh, this one's like perfect. Gorge, gorge. Let's add her a little necklace. It looks like she's wearing like a maximalist type of necklace with like a bunch of charms on it. Oh, this one here is perfect. And with that, that's gonna be Manon's face all complete. Let's move on to the outfit. So starting with the top, we need some sort of like silvery, like seashell looking top. I also maybe wanted to do something like this. I don't know. We'll see what I can find. Let's look in like brassieres. I feel like we might be able to find something in here. Maybe we can do some layering. Like maybe we'll start with this top here. Okay, I like the layering that we've got going on here. I do really like that one top that I have though, where it's like a mesh top. This one here. Maybe we'll add it just on top because I like it. It feels very mermaidy. Let's find a skirt. Her skirt's like a black black, like metallic looking situation. I do not know what we're gonna find. I like the cut of the skirt though, how it's like asymmetrical. So maybe we can try and find something asymmetrical. I mean, this could work. It's a similar like asymmetrical vibe. There's also this skirt, but I feel like it's a little too high up. Ooh, or we could do this. I think this is the one I'm gonna go with. I think we're going a little rogue with Manon here, but I think the outfit is giving similar vibes, and that's all you can hope for. Okay, I added some fins to her arms and hands, and I think they're really pulling the look together. I feel like she needs some like waist chains or something. I'm just gonna go kind of crazy with them. Wait, oh, we could put the ears here as well. Wait, so that means that we could put earrings on the ears. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Best find ever. We can give her little shell earrings. Yay. Ooh, and we have these as well. We could put her on her waist. These are perfect. Cute. Let's give her some nails as well. I'm thinking maybe these like black and silver ones. Yeah, those are nice. I kind of want to add the skin effect because I feel like as a mermaid, she would be like shiny because like she's wet. Yeah, I like that. I wonder, can I tattoo some scales on to her legs? I think I'm gonna add these in place of scales because Manon's doll does have some scales like going up her legs, and I think it could be cool to add them. And then we can add some to her lower arms as well. Yeah, you know what? I think that looks actually really nice. It definitely gives scales. And lastly, let's get her some shoes. She's wearing these like silver strappy shoes, which I think I have ones in mind. Yeah, I feel like these make the most sense. And with those finishing touches, here is our Manon Monster High recreation all complete. And with that, we have completed all of the Katseye Monster High dolls. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Heavy on the subscribe as I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Create a Sim. I had a lot of fun doing it. I once again did this live on stream, and that's always so fun. I love getting chat interaction and having them help me decide which choices are the best. So if you were in the stream, shout out to you. I would love to know in the comments down below which one of the Sims I created today was your favorite. I think mine was Yunche, but let me know what yours is in the comments down below. Also, I know this video is kind of out of nowhere just because of the fact that these Monster High dolls came out a little over a year ago, but I've had this idea for a while and I wanted to wait until Halloween to do it because I thought it would be a more like spooky fun idea. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to download these Sims for yourself, you can find them on the gallery under these hashtags, or my gallery ID is just Ryeua Sim. But before you go and download them, make sure to go down to the description and find the CC list on my Patreon, which will be there for free, where you can find all the custom content I used in this video linked. Because if you download these Sims without the custom content, they won't look anything like you see here today. And if you're in tier 2 or 3 of the Patreon, you can download these Sims directly off Patreon. Speaking of the description, definitely go check that out, where you can find all my other social medias like my Instagram, TikTok, and my Twitch, where like I said, I stream this whole Create a Sim process live, and I often stream the creation of videos live. So if you want to see me film some videos live, how many times can I say live? Follow me on Twitch. Lastly, if you're going to be purchasing anything from the EA app anytime soon, make sure to use code RYEUASIM as I receive a small commission when you do so. So it's just another way to support me and my channel. And with all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye!